welcome back to the channel. And today, well, I'm sure you know what ship this is. There's only one ship that has landing gear like that, and it's made by Aegis, and apparently has labels put on backwards. But anyway, that's right, it is the Redeemer. We've got the white skin for winter landscape operations, and I have to say it looks really nice. It looks amazing. So we're here on Microtech, and I thought this would be a nice place to do a tour. Look at those clouds. They actually do cast shadows down on the ground, as you can see over there in the distance, which is pretty amazing. And the frames are still good. So here's the Nutcracker wings, or nacelles. Automatically controlled by the flight computer. Got a rear turret up there. Rear ramp entrance with airlock. Pilot controlled size 4s fixed, which I believe you should be able to swap them out for size 3 gimbaled, I mean. If you prefer. Because this thing is not that maneuverable. Very militaristic, the way the landing gear comes out there. This is practical. And of course, size 3 laser cannons there, and then the big old size 5 Gatlings for the main front turret there, which you can sit in. There's also another size 5 Gatling turret on the top at the rear there. So that's a lot of guns. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 actual guns that can be controlled by you and 4 other people. Up to 4 other people. Because the I should point out that the front little laser turret this remote turret will be controlled by the pilot when there's no one sitting in its chair. So you'll get the ones under the wings there, and those. Or you can have someone else control those. But all the other turrets are separate operators only. It would be kind of crazy if the pilot had control of all of those. I mean, he couldn't have control of the rear ones, but you know. But she is a pretty ship. Oh, of course, now a storm's coming in. So I decided to video here. Yeah, looks like I'm getting a bit chilly. Yeah, for sure. You have to do the wipe. There you go. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's go inside and we'll take a look here. So we can warm up. So let's shut this door. Close the ramp up. Okay, no sound effect for that yet. Need to add that. For some reason, they have taken off door locks and door sensors, but there's an abundance of light controls. They're obsessed with lights right now, but they removed the sensor on-off and the lock and unlock buttons. I don't know why, because that's what we want. I mean, the lights are cool, but we really want the sensor and the lock buttons to be on there. I don't understand their thinking, makes no sense to me, but whatever. They seem to be doing it on all the ships currently for some reason. I don't think anyone asked them to take off the sensor buttons or the lock buttons. They were cool, and I don't know why they're taking them off. Anyway, rant over. This is a small little cargo pod, so you can actually fit 2 SCUs on there, or you can use that to put some mission boxes in there if you want to, I guess. But might be handy one day for something. Supplies, ammo. Who knows? Food. I don't know. You've got... It seems to be configured for 4 crew, because you've got 4 bunks. Okay, and 4 wardrobes. Like that. So I don't think you can actually use them yet. They just pop out, but eventually you will. See, I really wish I could turn the sensor off for this. It's driving me nuts. And storage here. This does pop out, as you can see, but it immediately switches to the personal inventory here for the vehicle. So you can get something, you can put stuff in there or get something out of there. And this would be external, so obviously we're not at a landing location right now, so there isn't one. But you could pull something out of there if you needed it. And you can transfer between external and vehicle, obviously. I'm not wearing any armor or backpack right now, so that's why there's no actual personal inventory, which would normally be like another tab there, so I could also swap between that. But I've just got a basic noob suit, because I keep getting killed in my ion. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to wear this right now. Which is, it's the suit they give you when you wake up in hospital. Anyway, so everyone gets a wardrobe and a little storage thingy each, which is cool. In here you've got the toilet, which was a nice surprise for a military ship like this. Still very military. That's the first time I've seen a green toilet, I think. No toilet roll. Not sure what you're supposed to do about the toilet roll. I don't know if there'll even be a toilet roll mechanic in the game, but I mean, they put it in other ships, so, you know, you'd think so. Look, get your foot out of there. Anyway, and then of course it's a shower up there. So once all that stuff's in, it's already good to go. Oh, see, now this you can lock the door for privacy, I guess. And then you've got the lights, but again, no sensor. But this one doesn't seem to be on a sensor. They don't like to put the bathroom doors on sensors, I've noticed that. But all the other doors, they have... I wish none of them were on sensors, honestly. But whatever. Don't get me started on that again. Okay, so you got 4 bunks. Each, I believe, yeah, has their own... This thing up here is a light switch. So, it's like full-on night light and off, basically. The other 2 wardrobes and storage is there. This is the food prep area. So, you know, food prep machines, drinks machines, containers, and a little countertop. And this is cool. I think this is the first time we've actually had a functioning fridge. Now, for some reason, my Redeemer has 3 storage boxes in there. I don't know if I need to reclaim this to get that to get those to go away. I don't know if they're supposed to be on the top and they somehow fell through, but they like to fly around in there when I'm flying, so who knows. But basically, you can open either one of these doors, and you can, on the bottom shelf there, you can actually put drinks. I'm sure you could put food on that shelf, and it will. I don't know if it's going to register. I can't get in there. But anytime I've seen this little cold effect, like on the 400i engineering section, it has that sort of cold effect. It is actually cold in there. Like the temperature goes down, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, basically it's a fridge, the first functioning fridge we've had that I've seen anyway in game, and so you can keep food and drink in there, which is pretty cool. Alright, that's the bottom deck. Up to the top deck, the only way up there is through the ladder here, which is sealed. You saw that little hatch up there, so it does have an airtight seal, which is good. So at least you won't vent the entire ship if you happen to open the back door, which you shouldn't. Okay, there you go, there's the hatch. Okay, and you can also actually control that hatch manually with that switch. But again, there's no lock on it, which is just stupid, but whatever. Anyway, 4 drop seats, which to me doesn't make sense, because one of you's got to be flying, so really you don't need 3 drop seats. So I don't know why there's 4 spare, giving someone a ride, who knows. Anyway, there's 4. This, of course, is a weapons locker, which is nice for long arm weapons. Digging that. Simple, to the point. I like the glass doors so you can see what's in there without having to open it. More storagey things up top there. Is this open? I don't think so, but that's, I guess, going to be a little supplies cabinet, maybe? Who knows? Let's go to the back. So again, you got one of these doors. So this one I don't mind too much being on the sensor because it doesn't lead to space. It doesn't lead to the exterior. This is basically where most of the components are, and it's also where the rear turret is, so we can just run around opening these. That's what we like to do around here. So there's your 2 size 3 shields, which is cool. That's a lot of shields for this little ship. And what is it? I think that's it's the cooler. The quantum drive and eventually the jump drive. The jump drive will sit on top there. You can see it's got a little attachment sockets, whatever you want to call it. Something's going to sit on there, and you'll notice that in all the ships now that there's a thing usually above the quantum drive, and that's where the jump drives are going to go. When we get access to wormholes, you'll need one of those to actually be able to go through a wormhole. Without that, you can only do quantum. So that's what's going up there. That's why there's a big old space, and it looks like something's missing because there is something missing. It's probably going to be some kind of something that modifies the quantum drive in order that lets it open a wormhole or access the wormhole. I don't know. But that's what it is. And then what do we got here? Power plant. Okay. So that's nice. That is huge. But the batteries don't open. The scanner and radar access doesn't open. The only ship I've seen do that so far is the Ares. So those don't open, but you can see all your major components are ready to be fixed once that kind of gameplay is in. Alright. Man, those doors sound heavy. It's cool. Alright, down. Oh, whoa, we almost forgot something. Wait! Double doors. Top turret. So this is kind of a little bit iffy right now. I don't know why. See, it disappears. And then it's back. And it disappears. And again. And now it's back. Yeah. I've noticed that if you power this thing off, it powers the whole ship down. So when you use it, when you get out, don't bother powering it off. As soon as you get in these things, you want to hit Q to switch modes, and then it's in sensible mode, as I call it. And these are some nice Gatling guns. They're channeled so you can't hit yourself, but ooh, that's nice. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's those. Exit. So I was messing around with this in quantum, powered it off, dropped out of quantum. I was like, oh, we're here already. No. Middle of space. I just turned the whole ship off. So that's fun. Don't want to do that in a battle, you know what I'm saying? Because it shuts everything off, including the shields. Okay, and then we have the other big boy down here, which, wait, is that a button? Does it do anything? No, it's just to tease you. I don't know what these things are. They look cool. I have no idea what the hell they do, though. I think they're just for looks. This whole area just does the turret. I'm sure they might do something eventually. I don't know if there's some kind of sensor. I don't know what the hell that does. I have no idea. Looks cool. Alright, anyway, into the low turret. So again, very nice looking turret, but it seems to do the whole glitchy disappeary thingy. Oh, this one didn't. Ooh, okay, fair enough. And here we go, dual sticks, and same thing. You gotta switch the damn thing on. Hit Q.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. System.
Go to relative mode, and you've got size 5 Gatlings with which to mess with people. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Although they do seem to go into the ground, which is slightly disturbing. Look, they're underground. I don't know. They need to figure out that when you landed, you should go bump. I'm not allowed to do that. But anyway. So hit Y to get out of here. And then you see the other turret there in front of us. So we'll take a look at that. This is basically a gunship, but I like that it has beds and a food prep area. That's nice. For extended durations and a toilet. Didn't expect that. So this one is the front remote turret. So this, if someone sits in here, they control that. If no one sits in here, the pilot has control of it. So this is already on, so we're going to enter remote turret, and there you go. And that's Q, because otherwise it goes crazy. Relative mode, that's basically what it is. Yeah, that's fun. It charged pretty quick too, look at that. So that's that one. Let's hit Y, and then this little panel will get out of the way. He says. There we go. Yeah. If you tap Y, you just come out of the view. You have to hold Y to actually get out. And then this one is the rear turret. Remote turret. It's all under the tail there. Which is cool. Okay, so this one we need to switch on.
Weapon systems online.
Okay.
Aegis Combat.
Well, it's kind of an interesting view. Relative mode. So it points you down because there's ships there, although they seem to not done that too well. It shouldn't allow you to, you know, it should be that. Like this, but it doesn't. It allows you to just go right through the nacelles and then landing gear. So, I mean, I guess the landing gear would be up, but still shouldn't go through the nacelles like that. So there's a few little things they need to fix like that. But you're not going to be shooting like that, are you? Usually, those clouds are awesome. Look at that. That's so cool. I'll take a picture of that. Anyway, yeah. So same as at the front, of course. Size 3s. And you do get a really nice arc, which is still getting used to this ship. Okay, so I guess this would be dead center right there. Nice if you could destroy trees, that would be hella fun. Alrighty, so that's that one. So let's get out of there. That's cool. Okay, and that's basically the whole ship. And then if we get to the pilot area there, again, sit in the pilot seat. Nice. Now, I don't know why, but obviously whoever sets this up doesn't play much, but I think they have the top row and the bottom row the wrong way around. Like, what's on the top should be on the bottom, what's on the bottom should be on the top. Because when you're in a battle, you want self-status and target status there. You know what I mean? Because you can kind of see the shields and self-status and damage. If you need to see the actual percentage, you can look down. And then the power, you can look down. But, you know, and you want to see target damage. So I have been switching these out. Thank God these ones actually work. So this we want to be self status. This one target status. The only thing is, of course, it doesn't remember. As soon as you get out the seat, it switches back, but oh well. Power. Oops. Oh, come on. And shield. There we go. See, that makes a lot more sense. And you've got your sort of system stuff at the bottom there. And then when you're fighting, you know, you've got your target and self-status info. That's, I think, the best way to do it. Good lights, as you can see. Lights really do a good job. Not like on the Ares, they really need to fix the Ares lights. They don't seem to light up anything. Interesting and useful thing, that tiny little window there between your feet is really useful for judging landing. It's really cool. I didn't realize how useful it would be, but it really is. Because, you know, the front lower is hidden by this huge instrument panel in front of you, so it's nice to have that. But yeah, that's it. That's the Redeemer. So we'll take her up and have a little fly right now. Now what you'll notice about her is she's pretty quiet. Right, there's like some little sort of fan noises of the system cooling fans, I guess. Retail off, gear up. But she's pretty quiet. And you see the nacelles have opened up a little bit there. Oh man. Got that screenshot urge here. This sunset. It's beautiful. Oh, that's a desktop wallpaper right there, isn't it? Oh shoot. Oh, there's another one. See, this is what happens when you start doing this. Especially with these clouds now. And when you turn the lights off, you'll actually see them in the front there. Retro thrusters. No, she is a big, heavy girl, so she's don't expect her to fly like a fighter or even a heavy fighter. She's more like a school bus. You see, she has a lot of momentum. If I let go, there, it takes her a second, and now she starts moving. I'm just using the yaw control. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and yaw, and stop. So that gives you an idea of the responsiveness. Alright, let's hit the thrusters. You see, she literally only makes noise to change velocity. It's very quiet. But when she goes, she goes. So if we go full speed limiter, and we'll put all power to engines so that I can hit turbos. And here we go, afterburners. See how long she can afterburn for. There you go. So now it's charging back up. So you can see there. Apparently my shields are down. Oh, I must have turned them off somehow. Okay. Fun. Alright, we're gonna bring her back down to SCM speed here. Oh, to turn those off, but okay. So you can see they've incorporated the weather effects, which is nice. I can't see a damn thing in these clouds, but that's exactly how it should be. And I think if we kind of turn around now, I want to head back to the snowy area. Oh, I can't even tell. See, this is why we need an inclinometer. Now that if they're going to put volumetric clouds in, we need an inclinometer, artificial horizon, all that stuff for terrestrial flight. Because you get kind of disoriented. You can't tell which way's up. And the inclinometer seems to bug out whenever it feels like it. Anywho. So, pilot-controlled weapons. Let's have a look at those. Those seem to be set. If we just come to a stop here, put VTOLs on. There's retro thrusters. So we should be able to set those pilot controls to 2 different buttons because, yeah, nothing's going on the first button. So if we just go in here for a sec, change this to WEPs, and we come in here, we should, if I can even remember. Yeah, I'm going to change the group, right? So you got the cannons on the first group. I actually want those to be on the second group, and then the lasers on the first. That's just kind of how I like it. The lasers at the front, the side cannons at the back. So now, once you've done that, oh, you've also got, by the way, 16 size 2 missiles. So if we switch this back to, what's on target status, right? Okay, oops. So now I can independently control just those, or they do have a nice sound. Or both. Now, let's see where the missiles are. Oh shit, I did not know it did that. Did you see that? Oh, we need to zoom in on this. Look at that. Looky here. Looky here. Looky here. Let me just position the camera here. Hold on. So there you go. There's eight aside. Size 2s. So I turn off missile mode. Oh, that's nice. They are so good at designing these ships now. And then turn on missile mode. Very nice. Wow. Okay. Get back out. So that's where your missiles are. And, yeah. See yourself. Whoa. Kind of janky, these controls are very sensitive. There we go. Move in a little bit. There's actually some distortion from the glass, that's crazy. I do like the cockpit though, it's very cool. Of course, some moving based on head tracking. Anyway, Let's get this back. So that's it. That's how she operates. Very nice. Very nice ship. I like it in white. There's also a black paint with some yellow stripes. I didn't know they exploded after a while. Are they hitting that cloud? Interesting. But, yeah, there's, the standard paint, which is sort of a browny gray with dark red stripes. There's, that's the stock paint. There is, a black paint, the underworld one, with, yellow stripes, and then there's this one, the white one, which I think is called the saffron. I like the white one. I mean, they're all nice, but I just like the white one. Alright, let's take her down. Let's see how easy she is to land. I've got the lights on, so we're in nighttime here. Of course, I have no idea what terrain is beneath me, because we don't have anything like that. But at least the inclinometer is working, so that gives me some data. And acts as an artificial horizon, so it's working right now. When it bugs out though, it's like, especially at night. I don't know where we are. I don't know where the floor is, because we don't have any ground radar here. Ground sensing radar. So I don't know how accurate that altimeter is there. Okay, see ground. Okay, so that's good. So that looks... Is this a mountainside though? Yeah, can't really... I don't think we can land there. But we are in an extremely rocky area. Let's go up a little bit here. This might be a bad idea. This is why we need some kind of 3D representation of the ground ahead. Okay, I'm gonna pop the gear down. We'll see if we can set her down this little area here. Take a look outside. What do we got here? Jesus, can't see a thing. Yeah, this don't look too bad. They really need to give us some proper landing instruments. Alright, right here should do. Unfortunately, the headlights don't seem to cover beneath you, which kind of defeats the object of having that little window, doesn't it? Oh, bit of a hard landing, but we're down. There you go, in the bushes. So we can open that up, I guess. Yeah. Quick, yeah. Picking up some troops or something. And off you go. Alright, well that's the Redeemer. I may do some kind of combat video with her, but this is just really a tour. So we'll see how it goes. Because really, she should be multi-crewed for, you know, if you're gonna really take her into combat. So you want to make use of those turrets. All right, but I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.